Hello everyone and welcome back to Born of Bread. I know I promised an Edgelord stream today, and I do apologize for not being able to deliver on that front. But unfortunately, when I got everything set up for the stream, got everything turned on, for whatever reason, the picture was not properly coming through the cables and adapter. And even though we were able to get it to work fine, you know, last Sunday when I streamed it, and even though I was able to get it, you know, when I did kind of a test stream to make sure it was viable, for whatever reason, I could not make it work this time. So I am sort of faced with a bit of a dilemma, shall we say. Because I don't know how much these adapters cost, because that adapter was a gift, so we could stream. It was a gift from a friend, so we could stream some old games on older consoles again. So I don't know how much that's gonna cost to replace. What's more, I don't actually know where would sell something like that. So I don't know if it's something like, if I could order a new one affordably, I don't know how long it would take to arrive. Meaning, I don't know when I will be able to return to streaming Phantasy Star Online as Edgelord. So, here's where my, shall we say, predicament lies. Is I now kind of have to figure out, A, do we abandon the Phantasy Star Online series and just move on to the next game? Oh. That was weird. I don't know why, but Siri just activated. Do we abandon Phantasy Star Online? Do we abandon it for now and come back at a later date? I admit, I am not the biggest fan of that option, just due to the fact that the internal logic of Edgelord, I don't like leaving games and coming back to them, because again, it's supposed to be Edgelord's living new lives each time. So it's like, could I make it work? Sure. I just need to involve HR in the setup, like I've done in the past, to justify why I've had to abandon a game midstream. Or do I just move on to the next game and not look back and just be done with Phantasy Star? I don't like... I gotta be honest, I don't like any of these options. Because I don't want to abandon Phantasy Star Online, because honestly it was one of my favorite games growing up as a kid, even though I freely admit it's not that great. Because, hey, just wait. Yeah, I appreciate... No, I think that is pretty funny, Muffin. But, yeah, so... Again, hi, Muffin, it's good to... I am really glad you could be here again. So, yeah, I don't know... Not only do I not know what to do, I don't know what I want to do. Because, like I said, I'm not too keen on any of the three options. Because, like I said, I don't know how expensive a new adapter would be. I also don't know if a new adapter is even going to fix the problem, because, I mean, don't get me wrong, I tried a number of things. I tried swapping the HDMI cable, I tried, you know, turning things on and off. I made sure I plugged the AV cable straight into the TV again to make sure it wasn't the AV cables from the GameCube to the TV that were given out. It is our adapter. Like, I think I can say pretty confidently the adapter is the issue. Like I said, I don't know how expensive those things are, because our adapter, again, it was a gift from someone who wanted to allow us to stream older games again, because, well, like me, they grew up in that era. I don't know if it is affordable, because I haven't really had a chance to... Oh, a new color palette for dub, huh? Because I haven't really had a chance to look online, because I'm like, crap, I need to get started, if you know what I mean. And if I could find one affordably, I don't know if I could pick it up at a local store, or if Okay, I'm confused. I don't... Okay, it said that it was a new color palette for Boon, but... Or color palette for Dub, and it was a Boon, but... I'm not... Or... Are these the... Oh, I think that's it. But I don't know how long it would take for the replacement part to get here if I do have to order it. Meaning, I don't know when I'd be able to resume doing, Edgelord streams. But like I said, I'm not too keen on the idea of abandoning Phantasy Star, because it is a game I have really been looking forward to revisiting because of how much I love that game. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to do right now. I am very much in a... I'm in a quandary. So... I know I would very much love some input from you guys as to what you think would... What you guys think would be best, what you guys would like to see. Because... I mean, the poll's been going long enough that... And... Since probably the next time I would have time to stream Edgelord would be the usual Sunday, that would give it even more time to be decided. So I could very easily, and at this point, and there is a game that is definitively winning the poll right now, so I could just very easily jump into that, no problem. But like I said, I don't know if that's what I want to do, because... I really want to play Phantasy Star. Like, that's a game I've been sitting on for the channel basically since it started. It's like, I have been putting off playing this game for effectively 10 years at this point. And I mean, it's not like I haven't ever done... like, one-off streams for Edgelord. So we could just say it's that and call it good, but... Again, I don't know if that's what I want to do for Phantasy Star. Sorry, I have been rambling, and I have not been talking about the actual game I've been playing. I'm really bad at that, as I found both today and yesterday. I've got a really nasty habit of not actually focusing on the game I'm playing, and instead just talking about... life drama, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I don't know. So like I said, I posted it on Facebook, I posted it on Discord, I posted it on Twitter, I posted it in the YouTube community tab, and I really do kind of want to hear back from you guys as to what you want to do. Or what you think I should do in the situation. Now, yeah, when is the bread giving? I don't know. You're going to have to take that up with their midwife, man. I just play the game. I don't know nothing about birthing no babies, Miss Scarlet. Okay. So, I kind of figured this after the second level up. So, it looks like every time I level up, we get a punch card. Once the punch card's filled, then I get access to that bonus. So, it's not oh, I get that every time I level up. It's every few level ups, I get an extra bonus. Which, yeah, I'm okay with that. I think that's... I do think that's actually a decent system, and I'm okay with that. Oh. Nope. Now, I do gotta be honest. This was something I was kind of talking to Abby about last night. Like, unless this game really does something unique soon to kind of suck me in, I don't know if I necessarily really want to keep with this game all the way to the end, because it's not sucking me in the same way that the Paper Mario games and the... What the... that Paper Mario and Bug Fables did. So, again, this isn't me saying I plan on abandoning it, because I do not plan on abandoning it. But if it's not able to pull me in soon, I might just drop this game and play Sonic Adventure 2, or if the time comes, play Tales of Graces. You gotta align your wants with your possibilities, because sometimes there are things you want to do, but not always available. Kind of situation right now. No, I feel that. That's why, again, if I can't find... I think what I'm planning on doing is, if I cannot find an adapter that works today, because today is probably the only day I'm going to have time to go look for one before next Sunday, I am going to say we are going to move on from Phantasy Star to whatever is winning the poll. And maybe I can justify coming back to it if I do eventually get it working again by doing some malarkey, by justifying that HR let Edgelord go back to a previous life or something like that. I think that is what we're going to have to do. Yeah, but anyway, let's Born and Bred. Cool, help! Stop right there, stop right there, meanie. Oh, never mind. Please don't hurt us. Good job, Lent. Okay. I'm going Bredzerk! Let's see, you don't have any. Yeah, we don't have any. He does not have any specials. Oh, what the hell? Oh, that thing's okay, that thing's sucking up the energy. Okay. That's interesting. Yeah, when you get it working, Edgelord can get sucked into another adventure. It's what his calling or something, I don't know. Phantasy Star. Yeah. Yeah, I've... Phantasy Star, it's a sci-fi fantasy. Like, I don't know if Phantasy Star has, like, consistent lore between games from what I've seen. I think it's one of those games that each entry, while it retains elements like it has the same species, I don't think each game has a connected story, if you know what I mean. I guess the best comparison I can kind of make it is to, like, Final Fantasy, or maybe even Zelda. I know Zelda technically has a timeline, but let's be real, for the most part, the developers make the Zelda games to be kind of standalone, so I don't know if we should count that one. But yeah, it's like, there will be holdover elements in between games, but at the end of the day, each game is meant to be kind of doing its own thing, you know? So, I could give you a rundown of Fantasy... Well, then again, if Val were here... Val's more familiar with the Phantasy Star franchise. Because the only Phantasy Star games I've played was the one that I was streaming with Edgelord, and I did take a crack at Phantasy Star Online 2, which is a free-to-play MMO for Steam. Well, it was released on other platforms in Japan, but not in America. So, here in America, it's just for Steam. And honestly, I think I played that game for maybe 5 hours, and it did not keep me invested at all. But yeah, so honestly, I don't know a ton about Phantasy Star. I mean, we could kind of say that it's like, oh, hey, there was more pressing issues in this other world, but now it's time for you to, I guess, let's see, having a game be its own thing, having a vague continuity is kind of cool and implement nicely. I agree. Like, don't get me wrong, I am someone who does like to harp on the Zelda timeline, and I think it's a thing that really makes the Zelda franchise special. But I'm also of the opinion that I'm like, creativity first, where it fits in the timeline second, you know? Because I would prefer creativity over continuity, if you know what I mean. Heck, it's one of the reasons I love the Tales franchise and the Fire Emblem franchise. Like Final Fantasy, there are retaining elements. Like almost every Fire Emblem game will have a Fire Emblem in it. They might, a lot of them will reference the goddess Nagi, I think that's her name, but most of them are kind of their own things. And then in the Tales franchise, it's like outside of having the same summon spirits of their own, like almost any game that has a summon spirit or something like it, there will be a summon spirit Undine or an Ifrit, etc. But the worlds are all completely different, and I think that works for some games. It doesn't work for every game, but it does work for some games, and I think that's good. Oh, hello, is it safe now? Don't worry, we dealt with the Orlings. You can exit the mines now. Well, we can't cool. We're protesting. Yeah, against the unjust exploit of Father Forest. Done with them digging and stuff. Hey ho, these miners gotta go. So, you're just planning to stay down here forever to stop the Badgers turning on the power. Well, no, we were actually planning to run away, but when the lights went out, we couldn't see anything. Cool, it's so dark down here. Every time we try to leave, we run into monsters or get lost, so we decided it was safer to just stay here until the lights came back on. But the lights went out because of you, right? So to switching the breakers back on, what you drinking? I am drinking, it is called GBX Pep, strawberry cream flavored. I'm out of my usual choice of Go Juice, so these are some energy drinks my mom got for free. They're meant to be, shall I say, naturalistic energy drinks, so they use more natural caffeine, so they're supposedly supposed to be better for the brain. I mean, it is still an energy drink. Let's not kid ourselves here, but I actively do try to avoid energy drinks. And this is probably one of the few I will make sort of an exception for, just since, like I said, they are meant to be slightly better for you than a normal energy drink. We can't figure out how to. I think we broke it. I could be such a dick. Bring a flashlight? We got a bit overexcited, sort of forgot, but how are we supposed to know the electrical panel made the lights work cool? Oh, brother. Have you tried reigniting the neutral bus? Would kicking it do that? Ugh, here, let me. Thank you. I'm sorry for calling you mud guzzler. Yeah, I'm sorry. You should share your apologies with everyone. The Elder and Old Digger are holding a peace talk right now. I don't remember which way's out. If you follow me, don't step off the trail. I'll get you all outside. Let's see. I've tried energy drinks, but I try to rely on my own body and my own energy. I haven't had an energy drink a solid year or so now. No, don't get me wrong. I am normally 100% in that camp. It's just unfortunate. I used to be anyway. Unfortunately, my current job really kind of wrecked my sleep schedule, so I'm in a bit of an unfortunate situation when it comes to that, to say the very least. No, it's not good, and that's not a good mindset to maintain, but That's where I'm at, unfortunately. Because, yeah, normally my preferred drink to have on stream is Mountain Dew Live Wire. Which, again, I know Mountain Dew's not great either. Fucking Christ. But at the same time, it's not quite as bad as just a pure energy drink, you know? That makes sense. I hope things get better eventually. I do too. I mean, I have been looking for a new job for on and off for over a year. And, well, problem is, any job that I get an interview for, they either don't give me a second interview, or, like, the two jobs I was able to get that actually offered me a position, they were at pest control companies, which, don't get me wrong, pest control is a business I am looking to maybe get into, but they are closed for 3 or 4 months out of the year, and they don't have any program in place to help you make money when you're not working. And it's not like they pay as well as, like, working on a crab boat or something. I see Bro just stands there and smiles while he gets the other guy to do the hard work, of course. Because, like, my foreman's brother works on a crab boat, and I think he only works, like, maybe 4 or 5 months out of the year. But he makes enough money because of how well they get paid as a crab boat fisherman that he can live for the whole year off those few months of work. And unfortunately, these pest control jobs don't pay enough to do that. At least not the ones that actually gave me a job offer. So, I don't know. I've also considered about the possibility of getting back into culinary work, since I'm good at that. But by the same token, I know for a fact I would never find a culinary job. That's interesting talk. Well, ground's flooded with it. The trees usually filter out that stuff, but some roots get oversaturated. Gotta leave space for new ones. You mean the glades could just like down there? Exactly. The whole forest of roots would become uninhabitable. Alright, but we still can't sleep because of your digging. Old digger, could the badgers perhaps do all the loud stuff in the day? Quieter stuff at night? Limit operations, daylight hours? I guess we could do that. And the elder of the badgers would be done even faster if they had a little help. What, you want us to get back down to that stinking? Oh, it's our cool jutsu warrior could practice my... The cool jutsu warriors, my powerful kicks! Great, we wouldn't have to use the drill so much. I guess it's better than breaking things around the village. Yeah, whatever thought breaking stuff would build bridges. Mighty fine work, you two. Hey, that means the elevator might be functional again. Let's go tell the professors. So, yeah, yeah. But yeah, just to say the very least, I have kind of been stuck between a rock and a hard place for... But yeah, I've considered going back into culinary, but I know culinary doesn't pay super well, and unfortunately the cost of living has gone up dramatically around where I live. And since all my friends and family live around here, I don't really want to relocate to another part of the country that is a lot cheaper to live. Partially because, I mean, I don't want to upend my life. And I also know that I'm like, if I did go back into culinary, it's very unlikely I'd find a job I liked as much as I did the job that got taken from me for completely bullshit reason. Life's hard, I know. It's not your situation, and I'm very young, even experienced, but the best I can do is feel you. I can appreciate you feeling me, man. Don't worry about it. Because, like, I think I've shared this story a few times, so I won't get into it too much, but basically, someone got mad at me because I wasn't allowed to do something that they wanted me to do. Like, specifically give them extra of something. And I just kind of explained to him, it's like, I'm not allowed to do that, and I don't have the authority to circumvent that. So they lied and said that I was serving food off the floor or serving food that had spoiled, and got me fired. All because they were a self-entitled bitch who felt that me not, you know, properly compensating them or not having, you know, running out of something was more important than ruining my life and causing me to lose my job over something I didn't do. Fucking people. So because of that, no, and I'm 100% serious. That is actually what happened. Okay, I'm a little... Oh, wait, right. Yeah, but yeah, no, I am 100% serious when I say that is how I lost it. And I had tried to get that job for about 6+ years at that point because the hours were good, the pay was above average for culinary work around where I live. The benefits sucked, like, I'm not going to pretend that they didn't, but the big benefit from that was the schedule was amazing. So it's one of those, I'm like, am I going to find a culinary job that doesn't depress me? Because I'm not going to be able to find one with a schedule that good. Because, like, working... Because I've been very open. Because, like, I used to work at a hospital. That was one of the most soul-crushing experiences in my life. And big part of that had to do with the fact that, we were understaffed. I had to work long hours. And I had to work most days of the week, meaning I never had time to do anything that I actually wanted to. Like, damn it. There's a reason why I had such a erratic streaming schedule several years back, you know? Like I mentioned in yesterday's stream, the reason why I struggled to actually stream Infinite Undiscovery was because I never had fucking time. Because I never knew when I was going to be home because of that awful hospital job. And even when I was home, I was too tired to want to commit. I just want to be like, I just want to play something I can turn my brain off because I don't have the energy for anything else. So, yeah, there's a number of reasons why I'm like, I don't know if... Yeah, yes, if I went back to culinary, it would be a job that I was good at, because that's my biggest problem with the job I'm currently in. I don't know anything about construction, so I kind of feel like I'm not accomplishing anything ever. And it's got long hours and you gotta commute, but it pays the bills, you know? Yeah. I don't know. That's, once again, another rant that has absolutely nothing to do with the game that I'm playing, and I really need to get better about doing that, but... Okay, I gotta be honest, I'm a little annoyed. Like, this combat in particular is actually kind of annoying me. Because it seems like the special attacks I have don't actually do more damage. Let's see, finally soul crushing one. Easier said than done, though. No kidding. Because I feel like there's got to be like more to what's going on. Like there's damage types. Like, I can see that, but I don't fully understand how those work. Is this supposed to be like a weapons triangle? Or is there something else going on? Like, I kind of feel like this combat is being a little too cute for its own good. Because again, like, part of the reason why Paper Mario works, the first bit Mario's work, why Bug Fables really worked was because there weren't, like, damage types outside of maybe, like, well, this does piercing damage, or this does a flip damage, or something like that. I don't know. It was a lot more straightforward, plus the characters were periodically just getting moves that I'm like, these just did more damage, but in exchange for your TP or Flower Power or whatever Bug Fables used again. I don't remember. I think theirs might have been TP as well. I'm not loving this combat because I don't fully get what... It's like, well, what damage is supposed to actually do better against these different types of enemies, you know? Huh. I know, I feel like I'm way too early in the game of being like, I'm not enjoying this, and I want to, damn it, so I should abandon it, but by the same token, this game really just doesn't have the charm, at least not to me anyway, that Bug Fables and Paper Mario did, so... Yeah, you know, I feel like I'm actually making a good case for why I don't know if I want to stream this again after today, because I'm just getting kind of bored of the combat. Okay, wait. So what you're saying is I can rotate, but that is Loaf's turn, and it's not permanent, meaning that swapping just gets Loaf out of the line of fire for one round of combat? That's so stupid. That is stupid. Oh, come on. It's... How do I put this? It's not strictly overcomplicated, because it's simple, but... Oh, shit. But it's so simple, I don't feel it's explaining itself very well. I don't know. Admittedly, and I want to be very clear, the problem could simply be because of how similar it is to Paper Mario... When it's not exactly like Paper Mario, it's mentally fucking with me, you know? Since it's like, well, I'm familiar with with this setup, but when it doesn't function like Paper Mario, I don't know. That's the best I can explain it, is that it is not overly complicated, but it's, wait. Did I just cap out on the amount of... Seriously? That's the cap for money, is 200? I mean, yeah, I know arguably Bug Fables and the later Paper Mario games required way too much money, but... I don't know, maybe I'm also just being overly critical about this game because I'm frustrated about what happened with Phantasy Star, but... I don't know. I feel like I am struggling a little bit to stay invested. Will, skimming over another... You're not alone in what you describe about the combat. I think at least skimmed through it. Yeah. I'm not going to lie. I'm actually tempted to just stop the stream here and switch over to playing Sonic Adventure 2. Since that's a game I know I like, and... What do you think? Like, Muffin, in your honest opinion, do you think I should give this game more time, or do you think it's like, if I'm already this frustrated this early in the game, is it not worth, is it worth abandoning it to play something I know I will enjoy? Now, I will say, sadly, if I do stream Sonic Adventure 2, like, right now, I'm not going to be able to stream the GameCube version, which is the... Well, it's not the best version. The Dream... I mean... Alright, at this point in time, I've only streamed 40 minutes today, plus... And I streamed it for about 3 hours yesterday, so, like, I'm barely... well, then again, most people say, like, online reviews say this game takes about 15 hours to beat if you're not 100%ing the game. That means I am a fifth of the way through the game at this point. Whatever that's worth. Because... yeah, just this combat. Like, I get that they kind of wanted to do their own thing, so it wasn't just a Paper Mario clone. But the Paper Mario combat is so simple and so fun and so rewarding. You don't need to mix it up that much. That's why Bug Fables kind of arguably copied it. Like, it wasn't a verbatim copy. Like, there were still its own gimmicks, but... Again, it was very recognizable as the same type of game, you know? Okay. Alright. Because I'm at a save station now, so if I wanted to stop, now would be the time. But the way through the game and you're not enjoying it a whole lot, I'd say maybe just put it off. Yeah, I think this is where I'm going to stop. Now, I am open to possibly returning to this game in the future, but I'm really not enjoying myself at this point. It's frustrating. I don't feel like the combat's evolving, and I just don't find it all that stimulating. You know, like, it started strong with just the fun imagery and all that, but it didn't hold that. So, okay, we are going to stop streaming this. However, stick around. I will be back. I'm going to turn this off, just reset the streaming software, and get everything hooked up to stream Sonic Adventure 2. So, stick around. This isn't the end of the streams for today. It's just, this is the end of Born of Bread, at least for now. Like I said, I might come back to Born of Bread in the future. Just not right now. It's frustrating, and I'm not in the mood to be frustrated right now, if you know what I mean. So, thank you all for joining me. I will hopefully see you in a few minutes. So, see you in a bit.